Hi, I'm Jeremy Pearson. Welcome to Practical Spirituality. If you're watching this, chances are you're trying to change something. Maybe it's a habit, a pattern, a relationship dynamic, or even just the way you show up in the world. And maybe you're not totally sure where you are in that process. Today, I want to help you figure that out. Not to judge yourself, but to meet yourself with more clarity, more patience, and more compassion. There's a model called the stages of change, also known as the Transtheoretical Model. It was developed by psychologists James Prochaska and Carlo Di Clemente. It outlines 6 stages that people naturally go through when making any kind of change. It's not always in a perfect order and not in a straight line, but in a kind of rhythm. So let's walk through these 6 stages together, not just as a theory, but as real emotional experiences. As I go through each one of these stages, I want you to see if any part of it feels familiar to you. You might even recognize yourself in more than one place, and that's totally okay. Stage 1, Precontemplation. I don't think anything's wrong. At this stage, I'm not really thinking about changing. Maybe I don't even see a problem. Or maybe I do, but I feel hopeless about it. Like change isn't possible, at least not for me. People around me might be giving hints or advice, but I don't feel ready to hear it. I might feel defensive, shut down, or just tired of the pressure. I'm not resisting because I don't care. I'm resisting because I'm not ready. And readiness is something you can't rush. Estimated time frame for this stage: no intent to change within the next 6 months. Stage 2, Contemplation. Maybe something needs to change. Now I'm starting to wonder. I know something's not working, but I don't know what to do. I might go back and forth in my mind. This needs to stop. And then, but I'm not sure I can. I feel stuck between the pain of staying the same and the fear of trying something different. And that ambivalence, it's real. It's also part of the process. The estimated time frame here, I'm thinking about changing maybe in the next 6 months. Stage 3 is preparation. I'm getting ready to do something. Now I've made a decision. I want to change. I'm not fully in action yet, but I'm planning. I might be gathering tools, talking to people, setting intentions, or trying small shifts. There's still fear here, but there's also momentum. This stage is full of potential. It's also full of vulnerability. The estimated time frame, I'm planning to take action within the next 6 months. Stage 4, action. I'm doing it. I've stepped into the work. I'm actively changing something about how I live. I've started new behaviors. I'm creating new boundaries. I'm probably making some mistakes, but I'm learning. This is where things get visible to others. But it's also where things feel fragile, because I haven't been doing it for very long yet. I'm still figuring it out, but I'm in it. The estimated time frame, behavior change started within the past 6 months. Stage 5, maintenance. This is part of who I am now. This isn't just something I'm trying, it's becoming a part of me. The change has stuck around long enough that I'm starting to feel more stable in it. I've adjusted my routines. I've even changed my relationships. I'm still paying attention, but it's less of a fight. This stage is quieter. It doesn't get applause, but it deserves deep respect. The estimated time frame, sustained change for 6 months or more. Stage 6, relapse. I've slipped. Something pulled me back. Maybe it was stress. Maybe it was a habit. Maybe it was just being human. I feel discouraged. I'm ashamed. But I haven't failed. I'm still in this process, This is part of how change works. And I can begin again with more wisdom than I had before. Relapse or recurrence can happen at any stage, and it does not define you. Something that I want to talk about briefly before we finish is the importance of understanding these stages and being compassionate with yourself. If I push myself too fast through the early stages, if I don't spend enough time in contemplation and preparation, I won't really have everything that I need to fully sustain the change, and I'm much more likely to relapse. So we're going to think about the contemplation and preparation stages as the relapse prevention stages. So if I'm going slowly through these stages, it's okay. As a matter of fact, it's good. I'm not saying to drag your feet too much. I'm just saying to be kind with yourself and understand that sometimes we need to go slower so that we can collect the information and the experiences that we need to sustain long-term change. And I also just want to point out that as we get to the later stages there, if you look at the 12-step models, in their meetings, they use chips or medallions as ways of acknowledging these accomplishments, because in the early stages, we need a lot of affirmation as we go along and a lot of validation. So in the first 30 days, they get a chip or a medallion or something to acknowledge their accomplishment every single day for the first 30 days. Then they go a new chip every month, and then eventually it goes to every 3 months, and then every 6 months, and then to every year. So they have 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 6 months, 9 months, 18 months, and then 2 years, and then it starts to go in years after that. So as we finish the video, I just want to give you a final reflection here. So think about where you are right now. No matter what the answer is, it's totally okay. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're becoming. Just recognizing where you are is progress. You don't need to rush to the next stage. You just need to notice. That's movement. That's momentum. That's change. In the next video, we're going to be talking about what it means to support someone else through these stages, because often we're not just changing ourselves. We're walking with people we care about as they change too. Thank you for being here with me. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, or share it with someone who's navigating their own path. This is Jeremy Pearson, and you're watching Practical Spirituality. I'll see you in the next video.